I've seen a lot of buzz about the possibility of CP3 joining the Lakers, and while some are excited about the idea, I'm not convinced it's the best move. In fact, I think the Lakers might be making a mistake if they sign him, especially if it means losing D'Angelo Russell. Instead, I believe the Lakers should focus on acquiring big men to support Anthony Davis and versatile players like Jared Vanderbilt. But before we continue, it's worth noting that 90% of you watching right now aren't subscribed to the channel. If you enjoy this kind of content, please consider hitting the subscribe button. It helps out a ton and is very much appreciated. Now let's get into it. Chris Paul joining the Lakers has been a hot topic lately, and it's easy to see why. Paul is a Hall of Famer with a high basketball IQ and incredible playmaking skills. At first glance, adding someone of his caliber might seem like a no-brainer. He could provide valuable leadership, facilitate the offense, and offer a steady hand during crucial moments. His experience and skills could theoretically help the Lakers, especially when LeBron needs rest. However, there are significant concerns that we can't ignore. Chris Paul is 38 years old and has struggled with injuries in recent seasons. His performance isn't what it used to be, and expecting him to play a major role might be unrealistic. The Lakers would need him to come off the bench and play a limited role, something he's indicated he might be willing to do with Warriors. But would his contributions outweigh the risks for the Lakers? Let's think about the financial aspect. Paul would likely sign a veteran minimum contract, which seems like a low-risk, high-reward situation. But even at a lower cost, is it worth bringing him in if it means potentially disrupting the balance of the team? Let's dive into why Chris Paul might not be the best fit for the Lakers, especially when we consider other options like retaining D'Angelo Russell. While his leadership and experience are undeniable, there are several factors that make this potential signing problematic. First off, his age and injury history are significant red flags. We know how injuries can derail a season, and adding a player with Paul's track record could be a gamble the Lakers can't afford to take. Paul's presence could complicate rotations and reduce the playing time of younger, developing players. It's crucial for the Lakers to maintain a balance between seasoned veterans and emerging talents. Now, speaking of D'Angelo Russell, let's discuss why it's strategically important for the Lakers to focus on retaining him and the role he plays in our team. D'Lo has shown that he can be a key player for us, offering reliable scoring and playmaking abilities. He's still in his prime, which means he has the energy and durability that Chris Paul might lack at this stage of his career. Keeping D'Angelo Russell also makes strategic sense. His contract can be a valuable asset in potential trades for other star players. If the Lakers let him walk for nothing, we lose that leverage. Moreover, Russell's ability to play both on and off the ball gives flexibility in the Lakers' offensive schemes. Now that we've covered why keeping D'Angelo Russell is vital, let's shift our focus to another crucial area. We'll explore why the Lakers need to prioritize acquiring big men to support Anthony Davis. AD is a phenomenal player, but he's at his best when he doesn't have to carry the entire load by himself. Acquiring quality big men to play alongside him can make a huge difference in both his performance and his longevity. Firstly, having another strong presence in the paint can help alleviate the physical toll on Davis. We've seen how injuries have plagued him, and reducing his minutes at the center position could help keep him healthier throughout the season. A robust front court can also improve our rebounding and rim protection, two areas where we've struggled at times. Think about how effective AD was when he played alongside Dwight Howard and JaVale McGee during the 2020 championship run. Having big men who can defend, rebound, and provide occasional scoring allows Davis to play more freely and focus on what he does best. It also adds depth to the roster, giving more options to counter different opponents' strategies. Now that we've established the importance of strengthening the size, let's talk about the value of versatile players like Jared Vanderbilt and how they can further elevate the Lakers' game. In today's NBA, having players who can contribute in multiple ways is invaluable. Vanderbilt has shown that he can be a defensive powerhouse, a solid rebounder, and even contribute offensively when needed. His versatility is exactly what the Lakers need to complement the Lakers' core players. Vanderbilt's ability to guard multiple positions allows us to be more flexible with our defensive schemes. He can switch onto guards and wings, providing us with the ability to disrupt the opposing team's offense. This kind of defensive versatility is crucial, especially in the playoffs when matchups can change the course of a series. Offensively, Vanderbilt's energy and hustle play a big role. He might not be a primary scorer, but his ability to make timely cuts, grab offensive rebounds, and finish around the rim adds a dynamic element to the Lakers. Players like him can often turn the tide of a game with their effort and determination. In essence, having a player like Vanderbilt gives the Lakers a strategic edge. His all-around game supports our stars and fills in the gaps, making us a more complete team. We hope he stays healthy next season because the little he played already showed his invaluable worth. Now, as we mentioned at the beginning of the video about the possibility of the Lakers pursuing Chris Paul, let's compare the signing of CP3 with strengthening the front court, which in my opinion is the best option for the Lakers. On one hand, Chris Paul brings veteran leadership, playmaking, and a wealth of experience. He can still be a valuable asset in certain situations, particularly in guiding younger players and providing a steady hand during critical moments. His high basketball IQ and ability to control the pace of the game are qualities that any team would appreciate. However, the Lakers' current needs suggest that reinforcing our front court could have a more significant and immediate impact. Big men who can defend, rebound, and offer physicality in the paint are crucial for supporting Anthony Davis and enhancing our overall team defense. Davis thrives when he has a strong partner in the front court, someone who can take on some of the physical burdens and allow him to play more freely and aggressively. When we look at the bigger picture, the Lakers have struggled with consistency in their interior defense and rebounding. Adding another strong presence in the paint can address these issues directly. This strategic move not only supports Davis, but also allows the perimeter players to focus more on their offensive roles, knowing that the paint is well defended. A robust front court ensures that our defense remains solid, reducing the pressure on our guards and wings. Chris Paul, while still effective, doesn't address the Lakers' most pressing needs as much as a reliable big man would. Our interior defense has been a weak point, and reinforcing this area would provide immediate benefits. For example, I've mentioned in one of my videos this week that Nic Claxton could be an ideal addition. Claxton is an excellent defender and rebounder who brings energy and physicality to the paint. His presence would significantly bolster our defensive capabilities and provide much-needed support to Davis. I would love to see the Lakers focus on acquiring a big man like Claxton. While he might come with a higher price tag, the impact he could have on our team's performance would be worth the investment. A player of his caliber can change the dynamics of the defense, making the Lakers tougher to score against and more formidable in the paint. In conclusion, while Chris Paul's experience and leadership are valuable in my opinion, the Lakers should prioritize adding big men and versatile players over signing Chris Paul. It's all about building a well-rounded team that can withstand the rigors of an NBA season and make a deep playoff run. Before we wrap up, I want to hear from you. What do you think about the Lakers' potential moves? Should they go for Chris Paul or focus on strengthening the front court? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this content and want more in-depth Lakers analysis, please consider subscribing to the channel. It helps out a ton and is very much appreciated. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.